Hi everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel, glambysambusiness, and welcome to day 13 of Vlogmas. I can't believe I've already been uploading for 13 days in a row. I'm really enjoying it and I hope you guys are enjoying all the videos as well. But for today's video, I just wanted to sit down and film another new makeup releases will I buy it video, because I absolutely love chatting about new makeup releases with you guys and I haven't done that for quite a while, so I thought today we would do another one. So if you want to see some new makeup releases and my thoughts of them, then please keep watching. So I just moved to the side like I always do with these videos. The photos I'm going to be using on the screen are from Trend Mood, and I will have her Instagram linked in the description box, and I will also have the makeup that I'm wearing in the description box. I started doing that a while ago so you guys know what I'm wearing and you guys seem to really like it, so definitely have all the details of my makeup in the description box. But the first product, I just need to talk about this, you guys. You've probably seen it. This is the new Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation and it's going to be launching in January. There's going to be 30 shades and this looks absolutely amazing. It says, "My new Beautiful Skin Foundation is coming soon, infused with innovative ingredients that deliver hydrating, smoothing, plumping skin benefits every time you wear it. It's my beauty secret for a beautiful, healthy looking you." That sounds amazing. I'm so excited about this foundation. You guys know I absolutely love the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. It's what I wear on an everyday basis and I've probably mentioned it on my channel like 30 times this year. I just love that foundation so much. It's so good. But I feel like this one is going to be a little bit less full coverage and a bit more natural than that one. However, I still feel like the Airbrush Flawless Foundation you can still make look natural, and I feel like this one might be even better because it's maybe going to be a slightly bit less full coverage and a slightly bit more glowy. I'm so excited for this and I cannot wait for it to release so I can try it out on my face for you guys. The next product I thought was pretty interesting is by Rare Beauty, and these are the Rare Beauty Warm Wishes Effortless Bronzer Sticks. I used to love cream bronzers during this year, but then I switched back to powder bronzers and now I don't really have a lot of cream bronzers anymore. I do still have the Charlotte Tilbury contour one and I have a new one coming tomorrow because mine is pretty much empty, and that is a cream bronzer that I really love because it's so easy to blend. But like for instance my Makeup by Mario contour stick, I just found it was a little bit difficult to blend sometimes because it was a bit more like stiff, but these ones look really shiny and just smooth for some reason, so I feel like they're going to be super easy to blend. When we take a look at the swatches, I'm a tiny bit disappointed there's only going to be 5 shades and the darker shade is really red toned, so she could have made a bit more shades, but then like I'm not sure how these are going to be translating on people's skin. I really need to see reviews for that. But the one that I would be interested in is the second one, which is called Happy Soul. I feel the one in Power Boost, so the top one, is probably the best match for my skin tone, but it looks really a bit like yellow, and the second one just looks a bit more neutral. So I'm really excited to try this out, but I have to say, we all know I live in Europe and I saw someone asking Rare Beauty when these were going to be available and they literally said like I think like the 12th of February or something, so I'm going to have to wait for like 2 months to be able to buy these, which is really sad because all the people in the US get to try them and review them and I only can try them in like February, so there's no point in me making a review then. So I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be picking this up, but I think I'm going to give it a try because they look really nice. Now, Rare Beauty is also launching setting powders. I don't think there has been like a price release for this. I just saw on Trend Mood that there's also going to be setting powders. I'm not interested in that. I literally just bought the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, which I've been really enjoying, and I'm just a person, I don't need more than one setting powder if I enjoy it. So I'm not going to be picking up this setting powder, but the bronzer stick looks really nice. And then let me search. I also saw that she's coming out with 3 new shades of the Soft Pinch Liquid Blush. I really want to try that blush. I don't know which shade yet, but these look really pretty. So it looks like there's going to be 3 new like pinky shades, which are all going to be in the dewy finish. So there's going to be one in the shade called Hope, which is a nude mauve. There's going to be Encourage, which is a soft neutral pink. And then there's going to be Believe, which is a true mauve. I think the one I would be interested in is the one in Hope, which is the nude mauve. It looks so beautiful. I also really wanted to try the shade Bliss, which has been out for a while. I feel like that one is a tiny bit lighter even than Hope, so I think I'm just going to do my research on it and see which one I want to pick up. Again, these are only going to be available in February, so I have a while to decide. It's not going to be here anytime soon, but they do look pretty, so I might want to give them a try. I've been really wanting to try the Rare Beauty blushes. Then we have Too Faced, who is apparently releasing a spring collection in the middle of December. I thought this was interesting. Apparently this is now available at Ulta. They have 2 palettes, a blush and then some lipsticks and mascaras. I have to say the palette like in the bottom left called Major Love, I don't necessarily think this looks like a spring palette, so I don't mind this release as much right now. However, that top left palette, like the big one and the butterfly blush, this just screams spring and summer to me, so I don't know why they are releasing this like literally in the middle of December. I have to say it looks cute. The big palette with like the butterflies, the swatches look kind of pretty, but I think this is going to be the same size as the teddy bear palette, which I'm kind of sad they're like seeming to switch over from like the tin palettes to this style of packaging, and these are tiny. The teddy bear palette was really small, so I'm not sure if this is going to be the same size. I wonder if it is. And then the blush does look pretty, but for some reason it also looks like kids makeup, so I don't think I'd be interested in picking that one up. However, it looks like a really pretty like Barbie pink shade. The Major Love eyeshadow palette kind of looks like a camouflage palette. I'm not really interested in the color story. However, I do like that they're doing something different. So this is not going to be one I'm going to be picking up, but I like the color story. It's kind of different. So I think overall from this release, I'm not going to be buying anything, but they do look pretty. I just kind of think it's a weird timing to release these right now. Then we have, of course, the Pat McGrath and Bridgerton collection. So, let me start by saying I have not watched Bridgerton. I don't really watch a ton of Netflix shows, and so I don't know what the hype is about. So I'm just going to be sharing my thoughts from like a makeup collection aspect, if that makes sense. So the palette I think looks cute. I like the color story. So you're basically getting like bright pinks and then some like a pop of blue. So that would be the one I'd be interested in picking up. The highlighters, there are 2 like Bridgerton for me, and I've never watched that series, so I'm not going to be picking those up. And the blush palette looks beautiful, but it looks like the blush palette I just got. Only this one has like Cherish and Nymphette and Venus Nectar, which Venus Nectar is going to be too deep for my skin tone. So this is like an easy pass for me. I don't want the blush palette, but I do think it looks cute. So the one I'd be interested in, like I said, is the eye blush palette. I'm not going to be picking this up still because I've not watched the series, so I think it's kind of strange to buy like a collab palette or something you haven't watched. Based on the color story, I do think it looks pretty. I'm just not going to be picking it up because it's probably going to be really expensive, and I've not watched Bridgerton. Please let me know if I'm not the only one who hasn't watched that. I'd be really curious. Then there is a new collab from Spectrum Brushes, and they're doing an Emily in Paris collab. I have to say this collection looks so cute, and it really looks like a collector's piece. I have watched Emily in Paris and I really enjoyed it, and I really think this collab is really fun. So it looks like there's going to be a mini brush set with kind of like an iPhone cover on there, and then there's going to be a big brush set. I really like the big brush set, but it's expensive. It's $70 and I don't need that right now. Like, I'm kind of talking myself out of this because I don't need it just because it looks cute, but it is super cute. But $70 is a lot of money. There's going to be a coffee olay brush storage, so you can store your brushes in like a little coffee cup. That's fun. And there's going to be a macaroon sponge trio. I have to give Spectrum a big thumbs up for this collab. I think it's adorable, but I think that's also mainly because I just loved this series. I thought it was so fun. but it is pretty pricey. So realistically speaking, am I going to be picking up something from this? If the brush set gets like 50% off, maybe I'll buy it, but right now I just don't need these products, so I'm just going to stop looking at them because otherwise I'm going to buy them and I don't need them. So I want them but I don't need them, basically. And the last product we need to talk about for this video are the new Fenty Beauty liquid highlighters. It says a lightweight fluid highlighter that delivers high shine, transfer resistant, buildable, and smooth. They are going to be retailing for $28 and it looks like there's going to be 5 shades. I don't know how to feel about this. Part of me is like, this is so fun, I really want this. But part of me is like, are these going to be super metallic? I recently picked up the Charlotte Tilbury like spotlight wand, and I first want to try that one out to kind of see how I feel about liquid highlighters, because I haven't used a liquid highlighter in a very long time, so I'm not sure how I feel about a liquid highlighter on my face. But I have to say these look super pretty, and I'd be especially interested in a shade Side Chick or Vintage Velour, because those one looks like they're going to be the lightest shade, so those one would probably work for me. This is one I'm definitely keeping my eyes open for, but I have to see reviews to see if this is something that I would really use on an everyday basis. They look pretty, but I'm going to wait for reviews. And let me know what you guys think about this. Okay everyone, and these were it for the new makeup releases. Will I buy it for this week? I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I would love to hear in the comments section what you think of these makeup releases. Please share your thoughts with me and we can have a little chat in the comment section about these releases, because I absolutely love hearing your thoughts on these as well. And if you did enjoy this video, then I would absolutely love it if you gave the thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my videos. All of these things would help me so much with my channel and I'd really appreciate it. But with that said, and to thank you guys all so much for watching, I really hope you have an amazing day and I really hope to see you on my next video. Bye!